Peace. Welcome. Namaste. My name is Michael, and I help humans expand their consciousness. I will expand your consciousness. I'm a healer, an energy healer, a therapist for over 20 years with a background in traditional Chinese medicine. I'm a multidimensional being and an intuitive empath. Today we're going to talk about the power of going vegan. What is vegan? Vegan is not eating any animals. It is respecting all life. It is eating from the earth. It is eating life instead of eating death. When you eat animals, cows, beef, chicken, turkey, pork, fish, veal, when you eat animals and dairy, you are eating death. The animals, a lot of the animals are being injected with all sorts of things, steroids, hormones, antibiotics. And even if they're not, of course I've had a lot of people say to me, "Hey Mike, what about grass-fed beef? What about farm-raised chickens?" Regardless of what they're fed, you are still eating animals. You are eating death. 64 billion animals a year are killed, murdered for our consumption. The animals know that they're going to die. They know they're going to die. They're not stupid. They recognize this, and what happens before death is the animal's brains will create chemicals and saturate the tissues, which we then eat. So even if nothing's being injected into them, you are still taking in the chemicals created by the animal's brains and the energy of fear. We are all connected through energy. So when the animal knows it's going to die, it creates a whole energy system of fear. When you eat that energy of fear, you become fear, and therefore you can be controlled through fear. Animals want to live just like we want to live. If you step outside and there's a bird on the ground, the bird flies away. The lizard runs away. Animals want to live. They're in fear. They just want to survive on Earth and enjoy their journey the same way we do. But there was a whole system created which has created a disconnection. We go into the store, you're in the supermarket. Oh, you want to pick up a package of steaks? Grab some chicken? You forgot that these were animals, beings that were alive, maybe yesterday, a couple of days ago, walking around, just wanting to survive, but they were butchered for our consumption. The eating of animal meats and dairy, you are again taking in the fear, you're taking in the chemicals created by the animal's brain, and you're also taking in whatever else science has injected into them. It's toxic for the body, and the eating of the animal meats is the root cause of inflammation in the body, which is the root cause of sickness and disease. So many diseases can be reversed by going vegan, laying off of the animal products, and I'm not talking about for 10 years. I'm talking about for a very short period of time. You will start to see results immediately. I've been vegan for quite some time now. My body feels great. I feel fantastic. I feel energized. And I'm eating from earth. I'm eating life. There are so many powerful nutrients on earth. with tremendous amounts of protein. Spirulina, loaded with protein. Chlorella, cacao, chocolate. Maca powder, kale, spinach, arugula, watercress, blue-green algae. All powerful, powerful nutrients. Wheatgrass juice. These things put life and energy into the body, good energy. When you eat the animals, you're putting death into your body. You have rotting flesh in your digestive tract. I don't want that. Look, I ate these things for most of my life. But then I came to the realization that we're not supposed to be eating animals. And even when there was a comparison done to see what category we fall into, if we were carnivores or herbivores, everything about us, the structure of our mandible, the size of our mouth, our canines, the thickness of our digestive tract, everything about us falls into the category of an herbivore, a plant eater. A lot of people say, well, how are you going to get your proteins, your strength? Some of the largest animals and strongest animals on earth don't eat meat. They eat plants all day long. Elephants, silverback gorillas. When's the last time you saw a silverback eating a hot dog? Never, right? If they could do it, we could do it. I feel great. What ends up happening is when you go vegan, and again, vegan is anything that didn't have a mother, okay? All of your animals and dairy, which is no good for you. Dairy is a hormone in and of itself. It's a hormone for the baby cow. The same way human breast milk is loaded with hormones for the baby human, cow's milk is for a baby cow. And we don't need to drink that any more than we need to drink milk from an elephant or any other creature on earth. When you go vegan, your body starts to transform. Essentially, every single day, we have the death of cells. The body is getting rid of cells and creating new ones. Billions and billions and billions and billions every single day. Everything in your body is rebuilt. Some organs may take 3 months to rebuild, some might take 6 months to rebuild, completely new. When you eat the plant-based diet, your body is getting rid of all of the old stuff and putting in the new stuff. It's like if your car had conventional oil in there. Conventional oil, you have 8 quarts of conventional oil in your car and you want to go to full synthetic. Every week, you're losing a quart of oil, right? So every week, you're replacing 1 quart of full synthetic. Eventually, down the road, you're going to have all full synthetic in there. And that's what happens when you eat the plant-based diet. You will get to one point where your whole being is all plant-based. You will not have any of the toxins in your body. Diabetes can be reversed in a couple of weeks of going vegan. So I challenge all of you out there, try it. You have nothing to lose. Try it, baby. Try it for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks. See how good you start to feel. Most supermarkets, Whole Foods, most supermarkets have lots of vegan dishes. There are vegan foods that were created to give us a sense of normalcy. There's vegan hot dogs, vegan hamburgers, vegan sausages, all made from plant-based proteins, ingredients. Mushrooms, beans, rice. There's so many different varieties out there. Try it. I guarantee you, if you're overweight, which most people walking around in the United States are obese, If you're overweight, you go vegan, the weight will fall off. You don't have to go on any crazy crash diets. These crash diets never work anyway. You starve yourself to death. You lose some weight. The second you go off of it, boom. Not only do you gain the weight back that you lost, but you gain more on top of that. No. This is a beautiful lifestyle. It is vegan, baby. Vegan strong, okay? Vegan strong. You have the power within you to affect change in your life. Try it. I challenge you. I challenge you. Try it for a few weeks. There is so much information on the internet. If you have any questions about what to eat, where to go, Vegan Raw is also amazing. That means eating your raw foods, raw carrots, organic, raw spinach, raw kale, raw arugula, raw beets. There's so many amazing foods you could eat. When you eat these foods raw, your body is taking in all of the energy, all of the life force. Everything has energy, chi, prana, chi. Everything has energy. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So when you eat all of these powerful foods from earth and nutrients, that energy gets transferred over to your life force and it allows you to sustain your life. Before I went vegan, somebody told me a long time ago that when you go vegan, it will transform your thoughts. The way you think about things will be different. And I just couldn't comprehend that back then. What do you mean? What do you mean transforming my thoughts? I have the same brain, right? I have a clear understanding now of what they're saying. You process information differently. When you go vegan, you start to understand respect for life. We have to respect these beings here on earth with us. 64 billion animals, again, are being killed every year for our consumption. That's why it's important to think outside the box. Try the vegan thing. You will not be disappointed. You will be absolutely amazed at the results. High blood pressure, bye-bye. Diabetes, bye-bye. Obesity, bye-bye. It is the cure. Just by simply transforming your diet, the cure for so much sickness and disease. I am a prime example of the power of positive thinking and going vegan. I used to have gout attacks. Gout attacks is the body's inability to flush out uric acid or creating too much uric acid. It's either creating too much or it's not flushing out enough. I tried to handle it my way holistically before I went vegan, and I was still getting the gout attacks. What it is the uric acid, when too much is created or not enough is flushed out, it forms crystals in the body, and they like to settle in joints. They could hit your elbows, your knees, your feet, your toes, any joints in the body. Very, very painful, extremely painful. The attacks kept coming. Eventually, I went on the meds, allopurinol, supposed to help either flush out more uric acid or prevent as much uric acid from being formed. Bottom line is the attacks kept coming. Sometimes they were debilitating, super painful, difficult to walk, difficult to function. After I went vegan, I got myself off of the meds. Boom, done. Within a month or two, I was off the meds completely. 0 gout attacks after that. My body feels phenomenal, baby. I feel strong as an ox. Stronger. Take control of your life like I took control of my life. I knew what the pain and suffering was, and I know there are plenty of you out there with pain and suffering. I'm here letting you know you have the power to take control of that. Going vegan is a major, major part of it. That is something that you absolutely can't control, what you put in your mouth. I hope this video was informative, and I know you liked it, baby. So please hit that like button and subscribe and pass it along, and I will see you in my next video. I just expanded your consciousness. Peace, much love, namaste.